How does an innocent child transform into a brutal killer? This is a question that haunts our society. Childhood, a time of innocence and purity, a stage in life where curiosity is king and potential is boundless. It's a time when the world is an open book, waiting to be written by young minds, each page a new adventure, a new discovery. The joy, laughter, and simple pleasures of childhood seem far removed from the harsh realities of the world. But what happens when this innocent journey veers off course? When the potential to become anything takes a turn towards the unthinkable? This is not the usual narrative we imagine for a child, especially not for one who steps into the limelight at an early age. Childhood stardom often paints a picture of glamour and success, but behind that glittering facade can lurk a darker reality. In this video, we will uncover the journey of a child actor who turned into a brutal killer. This isn't the tale of a villain born, but of a transformation so profound, it's almost impossible to comprehend. Stay with us, as we delve into the life of a starlet, whose journey took a dark and deadly turn. The glitz and glamour of stardom can have a profound effect on a child actor. Imagine a world where the line between reality and make-believe blurs, where the pressures of fame and success are constant companions. This is the world of a child actor. The red carpet events, the applause, the adulation, they can all be intoxicating. But beneath this dazzling exterior there's a relentless grind, the constant scrutiny, the expectation to always be on, the fear of making a mistake. These can cast long shadows on a child's psyche. Their every action is magnified and dissected, leaving little room for the normal mistakes and growth that come with childhood. This early exposure can warp their perception of reality, as they grapple to distinguish between their on-screen persona and their true self. The world of showbiz is a double-edged sword. While it can offer unprecedented opportunities, it also presents unique challenges. The normalcy of childhood is traded for a life under the spotlight, a life that demands maturity beyond their years. The pressure to perform, to be perfect, can be overwhelming. The spotlight, while it illuminates, can also burn. And that burn can leave unseen scars, especially on a young, impressionable mind. The spotlight can be a heavy burden for a young mind. Behind the camera, a darker reality often lurks. It's easy to look at the glitz and glamour of Hollywood and forget the shadows that fame can cast. For our young actor, the spotlight of stardom was not only a stage for his talent, but also a platform for a harrowing descent into violence. The world of show business, especially for child actors, is often riddled with exploitation. The pressure to perform, the long hours, the lack of normal childhood experiences, all these factors can lead to a damaging environment for a developing mind. Our child actor was no exception. His days were filled with scripts and stages, trading playgrounds for sound stages, and schoolmates for co-stars. As he grew older, the lines between his on-screen characters and his off-screen persona began to blur. The characters he portrayed, often troubled, complex, and even sinister, began to seep into his real life. He was living in a world of make-believe, but the consequences were all too real. It's important to remember that fame in itself is not the villain here. Rather, it's the lack of support systems, the absence of psychological care, and the rampant exploitation that can turn a promising young star into a tragic figure. Our child actor was trapped in a world that demanded too much too soon, and offered little in return. His transformation was gradual. Small signs of aggression and rebellion turned into more disturbing behaviors. The boy who once charmed audiences with his acting skills was now using those skills to manipulate and intimidate. His performances were no longer confined to the screen. They were now playing out in the real world, with real victims. This should serve as a stark reminder of the potential dangers lurking behind the glamour of Hollywood. The journey from childhood stardom to brutal violence is a chilling one. The transformation from innocent child to brutal killer is a horrifying reality. Picture a bright, youthful face, once full of promise, now twisted by darkness. What could drive such a change? Many factors come into play. Let's explore a few. Mental health is often a key factor in such drastic transformations. The pressure of early fame, the constant scrutiny, can be too much for a young mind to handle. It's like a ticking time bomb, silently counting down to an inevitable explosion. Then there's the environment. The glamour of stardom can sometimes mask a sinister underbelly. Behind closed doors, this young actor might have been exposed to influences that normal children his age rarely encounter. These experiences, these shadows lurking in the periphery, could have nudged him onto a darker path. Lastly, the impact of early fame cannot be understated. The world watched him grow, but did they really see him? The adoration, the applause, they can be intoxicating, blinding even. He was thrust into the spotlight, but perhaps the attention only served to deepen his isolation, to fuel his rage. The transformation is complete. The innocent child actor is now a brutal killer. The story of a child actor turned killer is a shocking reminder of the potential dark side of fame. We've journeyed through the innocence of a young performer, bathed in the spotlight of stardom, only to be consumed by an unseen darkness that transformed him into a figure of terror. It's a chilling narrative, but one that underscores the importance of mental health, particularly in the high-pressure world of show business. Fame at an early age can be a double-edged sword. It can open doors, but it can also expose young, impressionable minds to situations they are ill-equipped to handle. This tale underscores the dire need for robust support systems for child actors. It's imperative to ensure they have access to mental health resources and a safe space to express their struggles and fears. Moreover, this narrative highlights the potential dangers lurking behind the glitz and glamour of stardom. The spotlight can cast long shadows, and in those shadows can lurk dangers that can consume an individual. This tragic tale serves as a stark reminder of the potential consequences when the innocence of childhood is stolen too soon.